So, guys, Joe and Mika, we just heard from Maura that we are going to get some more vote out of Philadelphia. It may trickle in the middle of the afternoon. There's a lot more to count. Right. So I know our viewers are impatient and have been for 4 days or so, but this vote is being counted. Perhaps too slowly for everyone, but it is being counted, and it's being counted, as Rich Fitzgerald said, the way it's supposed to be counted. There is no nefarious action going on. We have Republican observers in the room, just the way it was supposed to be done, and as Mika pointed out earlier, the way it was designed by Republican legislatures, which is why it is taking this long.
Well, and for those that haven't been around for our coverage this morning that may be tuning in and you're wondering why it's still dragging on, there are a lot of different reasons, but it starts with the Republican legislature in Pennsylvania. The governor begged the Republican legislature repeatedly to come up with a plan where they could follow Florida's path. The Republicans in Florida who passed legislation that allowed all of the supervisors of elections, all the county administrators, they count the ballots before Election Day so they could report them all, and we would have come to a decision by 10, 11 o'clock on election night like we did in the state of Florida. They did not do that. They didn't do it in the state of Michigan. The Republicans didn't in the legislature, and the Republican legislature refused to do it in the state of Wisconsin. And if you go back and look at an Atlantic article that was written about a month ago that many conservatives rolled their eyes at, it was the Trump campaign and the Republican Party's plans on how to steal the election in the days following Election Day. And they were going to try to drag it out as long as they could. They were going to try to file as many lawsuits as they could, and they were going to try to get in the way of the process. That, of course, wouldn't have happened if the Republican legislatures in Philadelphia, Michigan, and Wisconsin had followed Florida's leads and allowed for an efficient counting of the ballots as the ballots came in. There is no excuse for what those Republican legislatures did other than trying to do Donald Trump's bidding, and that is why 3 days later, this race has still not been called.